Welcome to this comprehensive guide on navigating interactions with difficult people without letting them derail your peace. Whether you're facing a toxic coworker who undermines your efforts, a family member who drains your energy with constant complaints, or a friend who manipulates situations to suit their needs, the key is shifting from reactive stress to proactive resilience. Psychologically, difficult people often trigger our amygdala, the brain's alarm center, leading to fight or flight responses that spike cortisol and adrenaline, as evidenced by studies from the American Psychological Association. But remember, their behavior typically stems from their own insecurities, past traumas, or unmet needs, not a personal attack on you. By recognizing this, you reclaim control, viewing them as challenges to overcome rather than insurmountable threats. Start by building self-awareness. The next time someone pushes your buttons, pause and reflect. What specific emotion are you feeling, and why? Journaling this habit, drawn from cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, helps identify patterns and reduces knee-jerk reactions. Incorporate daily mindfulness practices, such as deep breathing exercises, where you inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, and exhale for 4, which calms the nervous system and has been shown in Harvard Medical School research to lower stress hormones. Pair this with physical activity, like a brisk 10-minute walk, to release endorphins that naturally counteract negativity. Set mental boundaries early. Visualize a protective shield around your emotional space, deciding in advance what behaviors you'll tolerate and what you'll address. For instance, if a neighbor habitually criticizes your lifestyle, mentally affirm, "Their opinion doesn't define me," to maintain your equilibrium. This foundational resilience prevents chronic stress from escalating into burnout, anxiety, or even physical ailments like elevated blood pressure, empowering you to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Once fortified, focus on communication strategies that de-escalate conflicts and protect your energy. Active listening is your first tool. When a difficult person vents, resist interrupting, and instead paraphrase their words to show you've heard them, such as saying, "It sounds like you're really upset about the project delays." This validation, backed by research in the Journal of Applied Psychology, reduces defensiveness and opens doors for constructive dialogue. Follow up with I statements to express your feelings without blame. Transform accusatory phrases like "you're always so rude" into "I feel disrespected" when conversations are one-sided. If the interaction turns toxic, set firm limits calmly. "I need to step away from this discussion right now," and follow through by excusing yourself. For aggressive types, employ a technique from FBI negotiation training. Briefly match their volume to acknowledge intensity, then lower your voice to guide the conversation toward calm. Tailor your approach to specific personalities. Redirect chronic complainers by asking, "What's one actionable step we can take to fix this?" To shift from negativity to solutions. Counter manipulators who might guilt trip or gaslight by sticking to facts. Based on the facts, here's what happened from my perspective, and document exchanges if patterns persist. Handle bullies assertively. "That comment isn't acceptable. Let's refocus on the task," and escalate to HR or authorities if it's workplace harassment. For family drama queens, establish ground rules like no discussing sensitive topics at gatherings, and enforce them by leaving the room if violated. In all cases, remember, you can't change them, but you can control your engagement. Studies from the University of California indicate that assertive responses can cut stress by 30 to 50%. Practice these in low-stakes scenarios, like role-playing with a trusted friend to build confidence. Long-term strategies transform these encounters from burdens into growth opportunities, ensuring sustained peace. Reframe difficult people as teachers. What lessons in patience, empathy, or boundary setting are they offering? This cognitive shift, rooted in Viktor Frankl's logotherapy, turns stressors into motivators. Build a supportive network by surrounding yourself with positive influences. Join online communities or local groups focused on emotional intelligence to share experiences and gain fresh perspectives. Incorporate self-care rituals, such as ending each day with a gratitude journal listing 3 things you're thankful for, even amid challenges, which research from the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology shows boosts overall well-being. If a relationship remains persistently harmful, prioritize distance, block contacts, limit interactions, or seek professional mediation. Avoid common pitfalls like retaliating with gossip or revenge, which only amplifies your stress, or internalizing their blame, which erodes self-esteem. Forgive yourself for slip-ups. Progress, not perfection, is the goal. Over time, these habits cultivate emotional mastery, where difficult people no longer dictate your mood. For deeper issues, consider therapy or coaching to unpack root causes, ensuring you're equipped for life's inevitable conflicts. In conclusion, dealing with difficult people is an art of self-protection and growth, blending awareness, boundaries, and strategic responses to maintain your calm. You've now explored understanding their triggers, fortifying your resilience, mastering communication, addressing specific types, and committing to long-term well-being. Implement one tip today, perhaps starting with a breathing exercise during your next tense interaction, and watch how it shifts your experience. Remember, your peace is non-negotiable. By choosing responses wisely, you not only reduce stress, but also model healthier dynamics for others. If this resonates, share your experiences in the comments, subscribe for more insights, and take that first step toward a stress-free life. You've got this. Stay strong and stay centered. And next time someone provokes you, perhaps by interrupting or dismissing your input, take a deliberate pause. Ask yourself probing questions. What exact emotion is bubbling up? Is it anger, fear, or disappointment? And why? Journaling these reflections, a technique rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, helps uncover patterns, such as recurring triggers from childhood experiences or unmet expectations. Over time, this practice builds emotional resilience, making you less reactive and more intentional. To further fortify yourself, integrate mindfulness into your routine. Start with simple, deep breathing exercises. Sit comfortably, inhale slowly for a count of 4. Hold your breath for 4, and exhale for 4. Repeat this cycle several times, focusing on the sensation of air filling and leaving your lungs. Studies from Harvard Medical School demonstrate that such practices activate the parasympathetic nervous system, promoting relaxation and reducing the physiological effects of stress. Complement this with physical activity. Whether it's a 20-minute jog, yoga session, or even dancing to your favorite music, which releases endorphins, those natural mood boosters that counteract the gloom induced by difficult interactions. Additionally, establish clear mental boundaries by visualizing an invisible shield around your emotional space. Decide in advance what behaviors you'll accept and what you'll challenge. For instance, if a family member habitually criticizes your life choices, mentally rehearse a response like, "I value your input, but I trust my decisions," to maintain your inner calm. This proactive boundary setting, supported by research from the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, prevents emotional leakage and preserves your energy for what truly matters. Remember, resilience isn't about becoming impervious to stress, but about managing it effectively, viewing difficult people as opportunities to practice self-control rather than as obstacles to your happiness.